everybody, how are y'all doing? Um, yeah, I'm showing my face, okay? Because I got something that I need to say. All right. Um, you guys, when I first started this channel, at first I had a YouTube account just to download music, things like that. I wasn't thinking about having a platform or even reading tarot or even coming out and saying what I am. I had no intents on that. I was going to keep it to myself, okay? To the day I left this earth. But then, you guys, I got into a situation to where I knew God was always real. I knew it. And I knew that God always worked through me. But I didn't realize how. I realized that I saw things through a different lens than other people. But I didn't understand why. I went through a narcissistic abusive relationship for 20 years. Sure, I left a few times. Of course I did. But I always went back because I was lacking that non understanding of what narcissism is and what was being used against me as being that trusting, naive person that I was. So we fast forward to now, okay? It's been 3 years since I have left that. I worked very hard to build and establish with two children that when I first moved out and moved into the place that I reside now, I did not know. I did not know, but all I knew was I was tired, my soul was crying. You know those times you sit there and tears come out of your eyes and you're like, I don't know why I'm crying. That's internal. And that is your soul crying out. That's your spirit wanting to be free. So I said to myself, I had got into actually using my skills to do tarot. Um, Also, I have uh, a communication with the other side. And also there's a lot of depth to it. I don't want to explain it all, okay? But there are so many instances where I wish that people would just understand that I'm trying to get it right, y'all, because I'm trying not to get emotional and cry and all that, because that's not that serious. None of this is this serious. And that's why I'm here and I'm addressing this because it is so odd to me. Okay, I had been reading tarot. Of course, you know, I work a regular job. And the thing about it is I got to the point to where I didn't want to be around individuals because the energy and what I pick up from people is that my energy and their energy don't go together. So I don't like to be around, I love people, I do, but I don't like to be around, just not familiar, if you get what I'm saying. And, to save us all the sweat, myself, I decided to just go fully onto my platform. Okay, when I did that, I grew significantly because at first, hey, I couldn't because I was working. I got two kids. There's a lot to do. And when I think of sitting down and doing tarot, I'm like, oh, I would do it like in my spare time. It wasn't like I had to do it, you know. So I just did it in my spare time, and I'm just going to keep it all open and honest. And it fared out good for me. And it helped. It was an incentive, you know. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Because you know what, when I first started my platform, I didn't even know you could have a monthly payment from, I didn't know any of this, okay? And I was on here reading and things like that, and I didn't know. And I got a letter in the mail talking about, well, you've been monetized. And I'm like, why? What? I didn't know that. I was just doing it as a hobby, you know. Seriously, I didn't know. I'm like, okay, wow, that's nice. That's an incentive, you know. I'm blessing everyone. That's how I feel about it. That's God's employment. Me giving my messages and telling my story and helping people and giving guidance. And that's what I'm here to do. I mean, that's it. Um, and now I'm going to get into the meat of it and how I really feel about the situation. When you're doing God's work and you are supposed to be helping other people, right? That's what you do. That's what you concentrate on. Um, you don't concentrate on the money because God gives that to you. He blesses you. That's a blessing, okay? But not to be expected. All right. So as I continue to read and my following grows, my love lights, okay? I noticed, and I'm going to call it out. I noticed that the more attention that I got on my platform, the more I felt that opposing force. At first, I felt it and I said, you know what? I'm like, that's nothing. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to go on. But the more and more I elevated, the more and more I felt just that. You know how you feel when somebody's staring at you? You know that feeling. If you're anything like me, you feel things. It doesn't matter if you're standing next to me, if you're out in the alley, if you're out in the front street, if you're in the other room. If you're talking about me, I know. I just know. Don't ask me how, but I just know. And the thing that gets me is that I'm not trying to belong with these other readers. Okay, I'm going to make that frankly. I'm not trying to veer over out of my lane. I pay attention to the messages I get. I pay attention to my platform and how it operates and how I operate with it on a daily basis. All right. That's my concern. Anybody else and how they do things, that's on them. I that has nothing to do with me. There are some readers that I do watch. I stopped watching some, okay? But some readers I do watch. And I'm going to be frank with you right here and right now. For me to be an authentic person and stand in my power, I don't give that away. And therefore, I don't want to be someone else. Okay? That's just exactly what it is. Uh-uh. I don't want to be nobody else. As beautiful as my life is, and as blessed as I am with God, my walk with God does not have that in the contract. It doesn't say, yeah, well, you be non authentic, you be fake, no, there's none of that. And I'm sure if you guys knew me personally on an everyday basis, I don't bother anyone. I don't bother anybody. I get out, I go to the store, I do what I have to do for my children, and most of the time, yes, I'm in the house. I'm an introvert. I do not. And the reason why I do not mingle with people is because after a while they start biting you and stabbing in your back. Now, I'm not saying everybody, no. I'm saying that everybody's not on the up and up. And those are the people that I find myself congregating with. I like people, yes, I love people and I want to help people. But I'm not going to continue to help people and be here around individuals that do underhanded, dirty things. Now, I'm going to tell you, um, at first, when I noticed some things were weird on my analytics, is that my views weren't adding up. And I said, okay, well, maybe that's just a glitch. Maybe that's just a problem. Then I noticed that some other things were going down. So everything's down but my views. And I have more of my love lights, in which I call y'all, and I hope you don't take any offense to that. But it seems like everything is going chaotic. Like, what? And I'm not trying to be funny. They called Jesus a magician. They crucified Jesus because he was healing people. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. They didn't like it. He had to go. He had to go. So I say to myself, what in the hell is wrong with people? If that is, and I always think the best before I think the worst. But now I'm at that stage where I'm thinking the worst. Okay. So for you dirty ass exes, you dirty ass people who I don't know, you're not gonna thrive on that because you're dirty. You dirty, okay? And I don't like saying things like that to people because my heart and my mind is not rigged like that. I got pure love. I don't have hatred. Like I said, I was in a narcissistic relationship for 20 years and 10 of those years I didn't know. And when I figured out what that was, I said, I'll be. And I got away from it. So just like I got away from that demonic situation, there is demonic forces. It's a spiritual war. I'm strapped to fight it. But why should I fight it when when I haven't done anything to any one person except walk away from them because they were evil? Do you understand what I'm saying, y'all? So honestly, I could sit here with a pure heart and pure intent and never lie to my father and say, I don't sit there and practice witchcraft. I don't sit there and do spell work. I don't look at people's numbers and be like, well, let me try this and let me try that. Let me block this. Let me block that. That's not how my DNA is set up. So whoever is shooting that negativity, those evil eyes towards me, and I'm not necessarily saying it's spell work. What I'm saying is that you don't play with everybody. No, I don't have any special powers and things like that. No, my power lies with God. And when it gets to the point of where I'm just like, I don't understand, because God knows I'm an innocent woman on that, right? I question him every day. And I question him. You're not supposed to, but I do. He knows how I am. I'm like, God, should I keep on doing this? Should I keep on doing this? is it worth my sanity? Because it's not even wearing on me like that. I'm calm. I'm cool. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't come up against people. I don't come up against people. If you want to do something, do it. If it's a situation of where that you feel intimidated by someone, why? I mean, there's no, in my direction, I envy no one. In my direction, I'm jealous of no one. So the thing is, let me talk to my son real quick. What? I don't, sorry. I couldn't know. I don't care. Okay. Anyway, I hate that my son come in here and you see what he looked like because of people with this whole thing. I don't know what people are capable of. I'm just not the one. I'm just not the one. And if I am being falsely accused, if somebody's lying on me, saying I'm fake and I'm a fraud and and all this and all that, okay, I've had a few people that I've done personal readings for. There was this one woman now. I did a personal reading for her. And I did the reading for her, and she got right back at me a minute later. How can you watch an hour reading and a minute later come back at me and say, well, nothing you said resonated with me? And honey, that's because you were getting a reading for the wrong reason. Okay? You were getting a reading for the wrong reasons, and God knew it. But everyone else, I want to thank y'all. I want to thank my real clients, all right? Because I have clients, okay? All right? And we work together and I help. I get love every day in emails. I enjoy your channel. Thank you. Your advice helped me. Things like that. I was elated by that. And I said, well, God, I guess, and I know that you got a plan for me. And this is what I'm going to do. So when I opted out of working in the world and I just come here, to my desk, and sometimes on my bed, mostly on my bed. I like reading, sitting, being comfortable. Okay. And the thing to me is that someone is just sabotaging my little page. And for what? And for what? Like I said, God's got me, and do you see any worry on my face? I'm calm. Because whatever you're doing, it's not stopping anything. I mean, I'm just being honest. It's not doing anything. It's not breaking my spirit. It's not making me feel like I don't know what I'm doing or, any of that. It's not making me feel like that. It's making me feel tripped out because I'm like, what is going on? And it's that serious? It's never that serious. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. You gotta, I mean, people are dirty. And I'm gonna say this too. They gonna mess around and block and flag this video here, but I hope somebody hears this. I call YouTube, not call them, but I message them. Every time I message YouTube, things start going wacky on my page. I'm asking them what is going on because this stuff is not matching up. The math's not mathing. Something's not going together here. Okay? Every time I do that, it seems like something gets worse. Revenue going down. Y'all, I had never seen nothing like it, and I'm glad that this is not the only means that I depend on for resources. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? But why you gotta come at me? Cause I know you're not listening to anybody that was in my life that's not in my life anymore. Because you know what, the kind of person that I am, you will be in my life if you're not an evil demonic person that wants to control individuals. Okay, and whoever you are, you're not lucky. You're not lucky, and you will find out that what you're dealing with is a demonic individual. Now, if you're low vibrational with that person, I hope that you feel you found the love of your life, honey. Because 2 years down the road, you gonna see, or you've already seen, and now you're sitting there thinking you made the biggest mistake of your life attacking somebody that was always in the right. I fight for the right, not the wrong. I fight for the light, not the dark. But baby, I do have both of those sides balanced out. I've had experience with both, all. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not sitting here talking about, ooh, I'm boogity woogity woo. I don't do any of that. Don't bring that in my house with that, and then people say, well, that is witchy. Yeah, well, I'll be that then. Oh, yeah, I'm a witch, okay, woohoo. But I'm a white witch. I'm not a dark, sinister, freaking person that's trying to break someone and just stop. I'm not even about that, and I sure the hell ain't fake. Okay? Because then I'm tired of seeing that shit. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. I'm tired of seeing that shit. Man, look. It took me a long time to even be able to do something like this to show people who I am. And there's actually good people out here, and it's like, man, what is wrong with y'all? I don't know who I'm talking to, but what's wrong with people? I've gotten to a point, I've been through so much in my life that it's just like, man, okay, just another day, another thing. I don't have my faith built up in YouTube. I do my readings to help people. And like I say, if it resonates with you, it resonates. If not, okay, leave it alone. Go find another reader. Go find another reader. But I am me. If you watch my readings, it is what it is. But I'll be damned if I sit there and try to keep people in a constant freaking battle with themselves. I'm not gonna do that. That's why when I read, I'll be like, you know what? It's your choice. It's free will. This energy's coming up, but I'm not saying, oh, go back to an alcoholic that's whooping you. Go back to a situation where it's karmic. Go back to the evil people. No. Okay, I'm not doing that. Maybe that's why I'm not accepted into the community. Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe because I am real is why I'm not accepted into the community. I don't care nothing about being accepted by anybody but God. I don't give a damn. Okay, if I really want to break it down and be real, I don't give a damn. I could care less. You don't breathe, you don't eat, you don't drink, you don't do none of that for me. Okay? You do nothing for me. God does what for me. Okay? So the thing that trips me out is that you want to sit there and say all this and all that and try to give people a bad name so people stop listening to you and don't give you any credibility for who you really are. Because if you knew me in real life, you would know that I am a gentle soul. I mean nobody any harm. Especially throwing negativity towards someone. Everybody lives their life. Everybody has their rights. Everybody does what they do. But one thing I'm going to tell y'all, I am not evil. I am not trying to stop you. I am not trying to energetically get in your... Are you serious right now? That hair's tickling my neck and the fan's blowing and It's making me feel like something was crawling on me. I'm like, oh Lord, they done sent the locusts out. Okay, but what I'm saying is, stop. Why the hell you so worried about me? And I'm not sitting here thinking I'm all that and why saying, oh, why are you worried about me? No. But evidently somebody is, because what is going on? I'm sitting here, I've seen my page. Okay, you guys, like I said at first, I went through a whole year doing readings on my platform and was just fine. I was just fine. You have your hiccups here and there, I could see. But when it gets way better, and you're like, okay, I can do this. Thank you, God. Thank you for blessing me. And that's what I say every time I look at that. I be like, thank you, God, for blessing me. Thank you for letting me be able to express my truth. Thank you for me being able to have some people that are like-minded, like me, that listen to me, and I'm happy. Okay, well, we must have had a little spiritual spy. We must have had somebody, because I'm going to tell y'all. And the funny thing about it is, I feel energy. I feel it. I don't care. I don't care if it's on an electronic device or near me. Like I said, I can feel that opposition, and I can feel that. I'm not trying to be accepted into your little community. Okay? God is much bigger than all of us. All of us. And he's created everybody in his image, individually, authentically. Okay? So my beliefs and how I do things has nothing to do with anybody else. And why are you even paying attention to that? Why are you that dang interested in what I'm doing? Because I feel like this. If you don't want to be with somebody because they're demonic, they done sold their soul to the devil. They done, hey, that's you. I'm over here. I'm living right. I do nobody wrong. I do everyone fair. And I'm not just sitting here saying that, oh, because I'm on camera. No, I really live and breathe what I talk about. We all heal every day. We learn something new every day. But what the hell I'm sitting here talking about right now? Oh, yeah. And I know God can back me up on that. Because I live my life right. I live my life right. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. If you don't want to believe, I wish I had like a cam. I could just take care. Y'all, I take care of my kids. I teach them. I talk to them. I teach them about God. I instill that into them. And that's instilled into me. And you think I'm just going to be on camera doing that. And then when I get off camera, I'm like, oh. Like I said, I cuss. I sure do. But I try not to. That's just my opinion of how I feel that I should be. I cuss now and then, but I don't feel comfortable all the time just cussing in my reading. So I'll cuss now and then, yeah. God knows what I'm going to say before it even comes out of my mouth. So he's like, okay, I know you're you. Be you. And that is totally being me. I felt I had a space to where I could express myself and others could understand me. But at this point in the game, I'm just like, and honey, let me tell you, it's not bothering me. I just wanted to speak on it. I don't like getting amped. You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting amped. But I'm never going to stop being who I am. I'm never going to stop being authentically me. I'm never going to stop being real. I'm never going to stop my gifts. Never. I'm never going to stop anything that I'm doing. I don't care, y'all. I'm still gonna give you guys readings, but that's because I'm here doing this. This is what God wants me to do here. I'm not gonna stop reading. It don't matter if I make money or not. And it's so funny because you guys, I don't get donations. I don't get any of that. It's just like I got on my page. I think if you would like to donate, donate. I mean, I'm not asking for all that. Hell, I don't even have a members thing on my. I don't know. I know how to upload. I know how to hit the record button and upload. That's my technology skills. I just don't understand it. Why is it so complicated? Why is it so crazy? What is it? Oh my goodness, no. And if you could say that, dang, I'm that weird person that goes in the cafeteria and I'll sit way over there and eat my chips. I hope I have more than some chips, but I'm just saying. A sandwich or something. But I'm just saying, y'all. Come on, man. It does not even have to be like this. I've never went up against so much spiritual warfare. For what? I can see if I was an evil individual and knew I deserved it. But honey, I done paid off my karmic debt. I done paid. Uh. No, baby. And it's like I wish people were more in that thought pattern to where it's like you go ahead, you work on your platform, you do what you do, I'll do what I do, and I'm gonna be happy with it because God blesses me regardless of what it is. So whatever, whoever's doing what, YouTube, people on YouTube, y'all, God bless y'all. God bless y'all. I mean, for real. Because I'm giving nothing but love. I don't want nothing from y'all but the love of accepting that I am who I am. Okay? And in all honesty, no, I'm saying this. I love y'all, but in all honesty, I don't care if you love me or not. I don't care. Because, I mean, I'm being me and I'm good with God. God is the most important person in my life besides my children. And if you coming from me for what? It's just jealousy and envy and spite. And for what? I don't know, because I could give a dang about the rest of y'all. I'm just saying, anybody on here, okay, yeah, reader this, reader that, okay, but I don't care. I don't care what you talking about, what you got going on. I'm worried about me and my relationship with God, okay? I'm not worried about you. But I see that when you don't when you don't join the bandwagon and you bashing people, I don't want to bash anybody. I say it's my opinion. I have the freedom of speech. Okay, it's my opinion if I say anything. Now I'm sure somebody has been reporting my page. Somebody's been flagging my page. Hell, I don't know. YouTube says they don't have a shadow ban. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, y'all. But I'm just saying, it's not about looks to me. It's not about any of that. It's about getting my messages out and what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay? And it's so funny. It just that is so odd. That is so odd. But don't come up against me because I'm not bothering y'all. And I know when things I come on now. I'm not a novice. Okay? My whole life. No, I didn't go to school to learn how to read tarot. No, I didn't read a book. Okay? I just sat down and started reading tarot, okay, and I felt comfortable doing it. I knew I didn't do any of that, okay? I work off truly my instincts, my intuition, and that's what I work off. I don't work off of something. I don't work off of words. I'm a hands-on person, okay? I don't do all that. No, I don't know how all the planets are aligning and not. No, that's not what it is to me. Okay, that's something else. All right, that's what you want to get into. Like I tell people, I'm old school with it. I was raised by the old school people that was born in 1917. My great grandparents raised me till I was 15 years old. Okay, because of certain things that happened. And the woman that raised me was a warrior of God. She read that Bible every day. And I watched her and what she did. And I always listened to what she said to me because she was so powerful. Okay? More powerful than I really looked at that point in my life because I was young. But the thing is, that's where I had my insight. That's where I got my insight from. And myself, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I've read the Bible 3 times before I was 21, which I did. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you all that because that's not, I mean, why should I sit here? I'm not proving myself. I am not proving myself. I don't have to prove myself. I don't have to sit here and tell you, well, I did this and I do this and I'm the, no, because too much is not enough and will never win. Okay. So, I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know what's going on with me with my platform. That's why I have not, because I've been sitting there like, I don't like stress. And it's just stressful when you get on your platform and you see that whatever's going on, jiggy mariggly, okay, whatever's going on is going on. Hey, it is what it is. If somebody's stealing, you know what? If somebody's stealing, honey, what goes around comes around. You gonna think you're getting rich off somebody else, and what's gonna happen is you gonna have a hole in your pocket, and you gonna put that money in there, and it's just gonna fall out and go right back. Okay? You take from the universe, you take from God, you take from yourself. So, whatever's going on, and also you guys, I've lost about 10 subscribers or maybe more than that. It's like they take and then they give and then they take and then they give and then they take. Hey, I don't know, but I'm not trying to rule the world. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to be rich. I'm rich in God and my faith. That's my rich. That's what I consider wealthy, unlike some people. So if this is happening to you, if this is happening to you, you know what? Don't let that get you down because you shouldn't be worried about it. Because the one thing you know, God is good and God always got your back. So you don't have nothing to worry about. And I don't know what's going on with that because when God has his favor on somebody, you can't do nothing to them. All you can do is mess with the materials of the world. You can't mess with the essence of a connection with God. You can't do that. So whatever you think you was doing or you winning, yeah, okay, I'll let you think you winning. It's okay. I'm not gonna argue with you. Okay, so you guys, I just wanted to get on here. I know I've been rambling on, and I don't want to do that, but it's just like, no, if this is happening to you, don't even let it stress you out. Because it's not about the money, it's about the messages, and it's about how God blesses you, and you just want to outreach to people and tell them that It's all love. You are loved. You are appreciated. Because some people don't hear that. I never heard that, even though I went above and beyond for people. But just because I didn't get that love, that doesn't mean that I don't give out love. That does not mean that my heart's cold. My heart didn't get cold. You didn't break me emotionally. I didn't allow you to do that. God didn't allow you to do it. So now a person thinks that they can just break you down. Oh, this is what you want to do? Oh, you're not with me, so I'm boom. I'm gonna do something stupid. That is the most weirdest, hateful thing. And I'm gonna get off of here because I'm tired of talking about it because it's a waste of energy. Okay, because it's like if you see this video, if you paying attention that hard, I God bless you, because no, it's not that serious to me. Okay, there's a whole world out here, and God gives you many gifts. All right, you don't just sit around and stay in one place. So, with that being said, um, I'm gonna try and get on here and do some readings today because I do have to put my fire signs out. I did all my single zodiacs, but the fire signs, yeah. And like I said, I mean, if you want to be here and if this channel interests you, so be it. But if not, you can unsubscribe. That's fine. Okay? I'm looking for the people that genuinely want to be here and hear my messages. I'm not looking for the people that come for a little bit just to spy and see what's going on so they can run back and be like, oh my goodness. And come on now. I don't do that, so I wouldn't think anybody else would do that. If you want to stay here, stay. You can go, you can stay. It doesn't matter to me, but it's still God bless you, okay? So that's all that I have to say. And I love y'all, and those that continue to listen to my channel, and those that continue to roll with me, I love y'all, okay? All right? Nothing fake over here. But if that's what you think, I can't stop you because I don't even know you. Okay? Some of y'all know I don't know you, and you don't know me. So it's just like if you don't want to be here and if you don't want to hear anything or my mouth, because I know it gets annoying after a while. Okay? If you don't want to be here, I mean, nobody's stopping you. All right? There's air and opportunity. Okay? So for the people that are here, my love lights, I love y'all, okay? And I gave y'all that name because I think that's what the world needs. More love and more light. Because it's too much darkness. Even the good are wicked. Do you get what I'm saying? So some of us that are truly good and open-hearted and loving, we stay to ourselves because we've already been through it and we already know the drill. So with that being said, keep God first, y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see you later. Bye.